Do you want to hear the story of how I met my best friend? While I searched for shells in the coral reef, I noticed a strange creature crunching on crabs, shrimp, and clams. He was strawberry colored, with 8 slimy, slippery tentacles. Swimming up to the creature, I hollered, "Hi, I'm Bubbles, a bottlenose dolphin. What are you?"
My name is Emery. Most creatures are afraid of me because I'm a giant octopus.
He whispered shyly. "I'm not afraid of you. Do you want to play hide and seek?" Playfully, I splashed my tail. Emery scrambled over the rocks to hide while I closed my eyes and counted. "Ready or not, here I come." I looked beneath violet-colored giant barrel sponges. Searching around fluorescent orange stony coral, I still could not find my new friend. I loved spending time at coral reefs. They have hard outer skeletons, and inside live tiny jelly-like animals called polyps. Some of the coral are shaped like flowers, trees, and even brains. I could not find Emery anywhere. Finally, I yelled, come out wherever you are." Immediately, Emery rose out of the sand right in front of me. Laughing, he said,
I knew you wouldn't find me. I'm a master of camouflage. I can change the color of my skin to blend in with my surroundings.
One day, while we were playing, we noticed a dazzling light sparkling from the coral reef. The brilliant reflection was different than anything I had ever seen. "Come on," I motioned to Emery. "Let's go check it out." As we got closer, I noticed a golden shimmering hat lodged among the sea anemones. Sea anemones are plentiful. There are over 1,000 species. They have many shapes and sizes. Careful to avoid the poisonous tentacles, I scooped up the hat and tossed it on my head. It fit perfectly.
Look, sparkly gold bubbles are coming out of that hat.
Exclaimed Emery. With the magic hat securely lodged on my head and golden bubbles surrounding me, I said to Emery, "Let's go to the caverns and search for Everjay, the wise old turtle. He's 100 years old and knows everything. He can explain what's happening." Swimming toward the cave, glowing bubbles lit the walls of the cave, making it easy to see. We saw Everjay perched on a large pile of volcanic rock. "We are curious about my hat. I seem to have magic powers since I put it on my head."
It's a magician's top hat, and it's used to perform magic,"
he explained. "Thank you for helping us," I said. We waved goodbye to Everjay. As we swam away, hundreds of yellow tang fish glided behind me, trying to pop my twinkling, glowing bubbles. It made me smile. It was almost time for dinner when we left our friend Everjay.
I need to get back to my mom.
Emery waved and scooted away. I was still too excited to go home. I decided to swim to the surface to play. The sun was beginning to set over the glistening waves. I jumped and flipped on the foamy swells. There were some surfers sitting on their boards, watching me from a distance. Usually, I felt shy around humans, but suddenly, I felt braver. I began to swim a little closer. I didn't know much about them and was curious to find out what they were like.
Look at the dolphin.
A boy pointed toward me. "He's wearing a hat." the girl next to him said. And he's surrounded by golden bubbles. I was amazed. I realized I could understand everything they were saying. Suddenly, a colossal wave sped toward them, knocking them off their surfboards. Help! Help! They were trying to stay afloat, but I could tell they were getting tired. They were far away from the shore. I tried to get their attention by whistling and clicking, but they couldn't hear me. Just then, a booming sound came out of my mouth. Grab my fins! I yelled. I was shocked that I was speaking human. The boy and girl held on tight. Moving slowly through the waves, I brought them to shallow water.
I can't believe you can talk.
The boy yelled in excitement. How can that be? The girl asked, her eyes wide. It's because of my magic hat. I motioned with my fin. I can blow golden bubbles, and I have magic powers, I said, feeling proud. Totally awesome. Thank you for saving our lives. My name is Ellie, and this is my brother Ezra. What's your name? Ellie asked. Bubbles. I splashed them playfully. We spent the rest of the evening playing in the waves. I blew hundreds of glowing bubbles for them to pop while they hung on my fin and swam with me. Finally, it was time to go home. Flipping my tail, I called out to Ellie and Ezra. Goodbye. I can't wait to tell Mom and Dad and my best friend Emery about my new friends. I will come back tomorrow for another adventure. I called out. Goodbye.